Christians, we are followers of Christ, and we are all called to live according to God's law. We are called to live a life of service to God and our fellow man. But sometime in life, due to our shortcomings, we fall off course with God and have trouble hearing God's voice. But nothing is more important than God's calling for your life, especially your calling to follow Him. As Psalms chapter 37, verse 23 to 24 explains, "The Lord makes firm the steps of the one who delights in Him. Though he may stumble, he will not fall, for the Lord upholds him with His hands." You will still stumble at times when you are on the right path, but you won't completely fall when God is with you. When you are on the right path, you will attract like-minded saints and repel people who love and dwell in sin. Being a Christian is amazingly lonely, while also providing amazing avenues to connect with other brothers and sisters in Christ. When you are following God and are on the right path in your life, you will be living differently from the world around you. God will use this to bring people into the light, but your light will also cause people who love their darkness to hate you. As Jesus said in John chapter 15, verse 18 to 19, which says, "If the world hates you, know that it has hated me before it hated you. If you were of the world would love you as its own. But because you are not of the world, but I choose you out of the world, therefore the world hates you." So, at times, you will know you are on the right path with God because people will begin to dislike you. You will feel lonely at times when people you once connected with are beginning to reject you. While this is painful, it's also a good sign you are leaving the old path and are now walking on the new path with Christ. Over time, God will unite you with His other children walking on the same path as you. In John chapter 17, Jesus was praying for His disciples because He knew He would be leaving them soon. But He also then transitioned into praying for all of us. In John chapter 17, verse 20 to 21, Jesus prayed, "I do not ask for this only, but also for those who will believe in me through their word, that they may all be one, just as you, Father, are in me, and I in you, that they also may be in us, so that the world may believe that you have sent me." Through the disciple teachings and witness about Jesus, God has brought Christians onto the right path with Him. But we are not called to walk this path alone. We are actually called to be one in our unity through Jesus as a witness to the world. So, you will know you are on the right path with God when your path diverges from the world and converge with God's other faithful saints. You find yourself in the spiritual minority. This is a good sign. You are on the right path with God. As Jesus said in Matthew chapter 7 verse 13 to 14, enter by the narrow gate. For the gate is wide and the way is easy that leads to destruction, and those who enter by it are many. For the gate is narrow and the way is hard that leads to life, and those who find it are few. It's dangerous for a church or even an individual Christian to try to be like the culture that there are no major difference between their way of life. It's impossible to obey God and believe in the truth in His Word while also finding spiritual unity with people who hate Jesus and reject Him as Lord. You will always be in the spiritual minority when you are truly following God. God bless you.